Dagashi Kashi episode 1, aka how long is it going to take you to fall in love with Hotaru? Seriously, this girl is the best. She's fucking insane straight off the bat. She comes up, appears, she's got this whole Ojo-sama air to her. She's wearing like a Victorian school uniform kind of thing. She's busty as all hell. She's got hips, kind of. I mean, she did it first while she was in the skirt. She didn't while she was in the shower. It was just amazing. She shows up, main boy falls in love, we fall in love, everyone is happy with Hotaru. And it doesn't even stop there. This show just keeps giving. Because I have to say, I know very little about Dagashi myself, but I didn't feel like I needed to throughout this show. The comedy was strong without that knowledge ever being needed. They taught you about Dagashi, they taught you about this world that these psychos are living in. And they got you just really hyped up for everything. First off, Coconut's father is just amazing. He's played by the guy who did May as Hughes, and he's back in full swing as Hughes' dad at this point. He's got that point where when he gets serious, it's a really deep voice. But then he'll just go out and be like, oh my god, like ridiculous high voice and lots of jokes and lots of lols, and it's so amazing. For a character who's designed so manly to just break down and cry all the time. And freak out and fangirl with Hotaru. Oh man, the jokes that they were having were amazing. First off, when he read his son's manga, I was taking the piss out of him for it. Straight after that, when he was crying his eyes out. Then when he met Hotaru and they were fangirling over the snacks, oh my god. And the moment when they almost had a fight, got into fighting positions, and then just kind of clapped each other. Just like out of Predator, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh man, it was amazing. This first episode had so many references to other anime and video games and movies. All of the comedy was good. And it was mainly Hotaru that made me fall in love with everything, because the first half of the episode is just her. It's just her being a psycho, her being a fetishized kind of character, and her being an idiot. She does stuff with the snacks that is absolutely retarded. She tries to stick 3 giant crisps in her mouth and ends up burning her mouth off. She ends up like sticking Omaibos in her mouth, and clearly they sexualize that, which is why I went ahead and censored that for you guys. I'm sure you will approve. And then she got some moments to shine with Saya. Because Saya is great by herself. Her character, her personality is great. It's super cute. She's got that super childhood friend attitude going on, but then she snaps like a yandere at one point. Tries to poison him with sugar. And Coconut, being the idiot he is, he just drinks it down and says it's good anyway. And she blushes so much. And Studio feels moments right here, man. They put so much emotion into the characters' faces. I'm really disappointed they're not doing the same thing they did in Orega Iru with the eyes drifting back and forward. I kept expecting it. But the amount of emotion that they get on the face to show the embarrassment anyway is still damn well good enough. So Saya was great. Her brother was amazing, just torturing her and laughing at Coconut's retardedness. There was a moment when Coconut drank it, and straight up, Saya's brother was just like, he did it, oh my god! So great Seiyu work there again. And then, goddamn, when Saya and Hotaru got together, like Hotaru was crashed in the mud, covered in mud, comes walking up to Saya asking if she's hurt, acting like a proper weirdo like she always does. And then Saya brought her home and put her in the shower. God damn, that scene. That scene! My god, why? Why did they do that to us? How am I supposed to go on reviewing this episode when all I can think about right now is that body? And like I said, this is the point where it looks like she doesn't really have hips. Which is a bit sad. She has a bit of a butt, but she doesn't really have them wide hips she has while she's in a skirt. But that top half, Jesus Christ. They worked really hard to show how ridiculously busted she is, and Jesus, I was not disappointed. Mad props to Saya's brother for being able to see that right before he got knocked half to death. For the second time that day. For the second time, in fact, in this episode. And then there was just more psychoticness between Saya and Hotaru. Hotaru trying to explain why she was in the countryside, making it into a Dragon Quest kind of thing. And it was just hilarious. So the comedy in this one was amazing. The girls are just incredible. I'm in love with them both. Neither one of them is like a waifu for laifu candidate. But either one could be a strong candidate for Girl of the Season, with Hotaru being a possible candidate for Girl of the Year. Though we're way too early to say that, obviously. So it was a ton of fun. I enjoyed the girls, I enjoyed the ecchi, I enjoyed the comedy. Looking forward to what else they bring out next week. How can they top the shower scene? And the soundtrack was amazing too. It had these nice, soft, gentle countryside kind of songs. Oh, it's just damn good. Studio Phil are doing well with this one. So let me know what you thought of this first episode. I really enjoyed it. I liked the girls, I liked the comedy, I liked the ecchi. Man. And that's the thing. When one of your favourite characters is just an old man who just messes around. Like, I love that character trope. A father who just is a deadbeat and messes around and wants to go off and play. I love that. And Coconut-kun just gets wrecked by him so often, it's perfect. So do let me know what you thought down below. If you like this review, wreck that like button like you mean it. And if you haven't already, then subscribe to see more reviews from me. And I will see you guys next time.